Last time, after finding out the new Princess of Heart, Soren, Naruto, Donald, Goofy, and Naruto separated from Sakura and Kai as they traveled to another world. This time, will they be monsters or will they be men? Hi, my name is Naruto, soccer fan in Kentucky,
I'm Venus Diaz.
and welcome to part 2 of Kingdom Hearts 3. This is probably going to be a short one, but you never know. Um, the first world we're going to visit is Monsters Inc. with Sora, Naruto, and Donald Goofy visiting there. Unlike in the first game, they just notice right away that they're monsters. And you know what Naruto's monster form will be?
What's Naruto look like?
I'm gonna have him
A
look
fox?
like a demon, literally a demon fox.
Hmm.
Does that sound interesting?
Yeah.
And Sora asks, "Is this how we blend here?" Blend, and Donald asks, "It's about time you caught on." Could you guys take a few steps back? You're giving me the heebie-jeebies. You take a step back. And Goofy, Naruto said, "Goofy, you have one eye red and the other green, I think, or blue." That's kind of creepy. Well, what? I guess because we're monsters here.
I
And then
mean,
when they
you
read the
have
stuff,
got two different eye colors.
touche. Now look at that. It says Monsters Incorporated. We scare because we care. It sure doesn't sound like caring. I think we better investigate. Come on, guys. Then they go inside to meet Sully and Boobs. In this version, they'll be voiced by the original voice actors John Goodman and Billy Crystal, who ironically was going to be the
Okay.
voice of Buzz Lightyear, but he turned it down. Then when he saw the movie, he said, "I made the biggest
Who,
mistake
Billy
in my
Crystal?
life." Yep.
Who, Billy Crystal?
Yeah,
Really?
he was going
That
to
would
be.
be weird.
Yeah, I agree. And
I think,
he's
eh, I don't think I could see him as Buzz.
neither do I. But
Just Alan has this just presence as Buzz with how serious he has to play it in
yeah,
the
and I
first
don't.
movie.
And he's a good actor, but I don't think I could take him seriously, like Tim Allen. Anyway,
Because Alan can go funny and serious.
yeah, they see him playing with that little girl, Boo, Boo, and Sully turned around. And said, "I wonder who those guys are." Well, careful, Sully. If they see the KID, it's fine. We got nothing to hide. After all, a lot of monsters know that children aren't toxic. But you're the CEO. You said the exact. And then he does that famous shrug like he did in the movie. I thought that was a good recreation scene a little bit.
I've only seen Monsters Inc. like once in theaters back when it first released.
Yeah, I see it a bunch of times. It was my nephew's favorite movie when he was a baby.
Hmm.
Then he was in the Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And, oh boy, let's just say
Mm-hmm.
the nostalgic critic was right about that movie. Anyway, that back to.
Plus, it had a young Jacob from Twilight.
Yeah, the less we talk about Twilight, the better. If we're going to talk about Twilight, we're going to be here all day. Let's move on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Then Mike says, Guys, look, it's not what it looks like. This kid over there popped out of nowhere. Oh yeah, it's a code 835. And he asks, "Are you trying to scare that little girl?" asks Sora. Yeah, I mean, no. We're done with scare power. Nobody's getting scared. Take it easy, Mike. You should too, Sora. They got a point, Sora said. Naruto. Look at that. Aw, she's so adorable. Then he sees a vision of a little pink.
Yeah,
A,
I can see Naruto gushing over Boo.
yeah, and then he sees a vision of a girl his age, only she had pink hair and his eyelids.
He sees Hanami, doesn't he?
Yep. Then when he's for some reason that makes him smile because even even when she hasn't existed yet, that he still thinks about his princess. Boo! She said. Oh, that's your name. It's nice to meet you, Boo. Boo! My name is Sora, and this is Naruto. And then there's Donald. Then he meets Donald. She meets Donald and said, "Mike Wazowski." And Mike
Well,
says,
Boo, I'm Mike Wazowski.
"Yeah, I'm Sully. Nice to meet you guys." Then Boo got nervous and scared, and it was a bunch of heartless. But here's the twist: it's not really heartless. And Donald and Goofy says, "What are those?" I how come I've seen them before? Well, they're not friendly, I can tell you that, says Naruto. Stay here. Kitty will be back, says Sully. To not as he hid Boo away, and they all go fight defeated the new enemy. And then Naruto asks, "Do you know what they are, Sora?" I don't think they're heartless, Naruto. It's on the tip of my tongue. But I remember the king told us about negative emotions. Unversed? Oh yeah, William. Unversed. Yeah. I think it came from this boy in the mask. His name is Ben. I don't remember his name. And what? And he fought. And the king. Anyway, the king fought them with the three missing keyblade wielders. You mean the same one we're looking for? Asked Naruto. Aqua, Terra, and Ben. Yeah, we need more dependable help from you. Hey, so how come they're showing up now? Is it because they use screen power? And Mike says, "Hey, I told you we're not using that. Besides, we have no idea who or what you're talking about." Uh, yeah, we came from far away to get rid of these creatures, says Naruto, as the Emperor. We're kind of like exterminators. Yeah, what he said. Just how far away? Just as far as you can imagine. Okay, let's just say we buy all that. Are those creeps dangerous?
I'll go far away.
Yeah, they sure gave Boo a scare.
Like the top men thing in Raiders.
Yeah. And then Boo was cowering away in fear, and Sully said, "It's okay." And Mike says, "Sully, I'm know you missed her, but it's time to postpone our playdate." You're right, Mikey. Let's get our girl home. Then he asks, "So why does it say it scares? Because we can't." Oh, we used to use scares to power screen. Really? Oh yeah. But now we use laughter instead. We think laughter is 10 times more powerful. And Sora says, that sounds positive and uplifting. Right. That's kind of like us, in a way, right, Naruto? Yeah. And we couldn't figure it out without Boo. Yeah. And then, yeah, although we had to turn away this one funny guy, but he was too inappropriate for children. It's a reference to George Carlin. Can you imagine
I was just
George?
gonna say something about that.
Yeah,
Like, most kids are even gonna get his jokes anyway.
yeah, I know. But he does swear a lot, and they said, "Oh, we don't swear. This is a
Yeah,
family. This is a family corporation."
we turned down Dave Chappelle too.
And Eddie Murphy. Although he does do kids movies sometimes. Then they hear commotion
Imagine there's like
as
another section of
what?
the factory that does like the adult humor for laughs.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, they all see the unverse using the doors to scream and scaring children. And this is terrible. And then they see Boo's door leaving the mechanical and making its way out. We'll take care of the unversed. You keep Boo safe, right? And after that, Mike rushes to 4 empty doors, and they all wrote each one that they make it on their way to the terminal or the place where the door. And after all that, they see Boo's door only to find out it's a disguise. They look around and say, they see a familiar creature to Mike and Sully. It's the last turn the loser's ever gonna take. Randall? Who's that? A creep we banished from trying to collect screams by force. Used to be Boo's scarer. How did you get back here? The door we set through there is sawdust. Yeah, and I got almost turned into somebody's wallet. Lucky for me, a really nice guy came along and fixed the doors. So here I am. Huh. Who is that nice guy you're speaking? Oh, he had a black coat. It's the organization. You know when Goofy says Organization 13 must be the help on it. And said, no, he's a Disney villain. Disney villains don't work with Organization 13. Even though technically they're Disney villains.
Yeah, technically.
Then he made this plan about how he's using the unversed to scare children. They'll never have to worry about about losing power again. And Sora says, "We're not going to let you hurt anyone like that. Not you or your little unversed helpers. We're gonna protect those who we're gonna protect those that matter. The children who scream and the people who live in this city. Just try and stop me." And Sora says, "Okay." Then he grabs Randall. He throws him to the door and then throws us with the keyblade. That's how it should have ended. Then I make it through the other rooms, and it was offline, and and not and Source and Sully said the only way we can use power is to make her laugh. And Naruto says, "Oh yeah, I could do that." Then he does, and it kind of it spooked Boo a little bit, and Donald smacked him. Hey, you scared her! And then Goofy says, "Hey, Sora, do the funny face." Okay. Then he did the infamous funny
Imagine
face.
Naruto. Imagine Naruto smiling as like Beast smiling in that one scene.
Yeah. After that, they confront Randall.
All right, we didn't do the whole missing island, the contact line
The what?
where Mike
Oh yeah, yeah,
tries
he
to make
did.
it.
Yeah, and they all didn't laugh
See,
and
the
says,
joke is you can't misplace a contact the size of a dinner plate.
yeah,
Sorry,
and
that was funny.
yeah, and Naruto said, even I wouldn't find that funny, and I laugh at stupid jokes. And then after that, they make it through near Boo's door, and then they see Randall. This time it's gonna be a boss battle instead of him summoning that unverse monster.
That garbage
Because I
monster.
yeah, because I want. I wish we did fight him. We had my big. I like three, but my biggest one of my biggest letdowns was not fighting Disney villains except for Davy Jones and Dark Baymax. But I don't think he counts as a Disney villain.
I mean, technically he does since he's from a Disney movie.
Yeah, but he wasn't evil. He was just being controlled.
Well, no, but he was lost in that alternate dimension.
Right. But you get my point. I wish we
Yeah,
had more Disney villains to fight. I understand not fighting Hans or Mother Gothel, but but we should have fought Randall at
we
least.
should have fought Zurg at least. Or
Yeah,
Zurg. Well, Mother Gothel you couldn't really fight since she turned to dust.
yeah, and Hans would be Clayton 2.0, and all
Yeah,
he uses is a
which
sword.
I prefer the skull fight again. The skull fight is way better.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay.
Okay.
Then after the battle, Sully grabs Randall by the throat, and then they find the familiar door again. And then he says, "My mama, the gators on the loose again." Are you kidding? Give me a shovel. And then they lock the door. Then Sora locks him out with the keyblade. Then they make their way to Boo's door, only to find themselves moved back to the terminal, and they confront Vanitas. My name is Vanitas. Hey, you are. Who are you? He asks. I am Vanitas. And Don and Goofy act surprised. Oh, you mean You mean you're? And Sora says, "This is the part where you spout mumbo jumbo and disappear, right?" I love when they point out meta humor.
Who says that?
Sora says, "When they this is the part where you spout mumbo jumbo and disappear." To Vanitas.
Hmm.
Then he says, "This whole world was powered by Scream, from the screams of human children into energy, and this company was made of what happened. It's its richest source of negative emotion we'll ever find." And Naruto says, "Why do you sound like Sora?"
Yeah, nobody thought put that together.
Yeah. This facility was everything I could hope for, and I was lucky enough to find a pawn whose heart was darkened by thoughts of revenge. You mean Randall? All Randall ever cared about was winning, says Sully. This guy took advantage of that weakness, and my heart is just made of one thing. He ignored them, and the universe collected enough screams and sadness for those children to reconstruct it. Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process. But even with all the negative emotion, my heart was still incomplete. I need something else. Slowly died um, as he as he drops the canister and flies away, separating so Mike, Boo, and Sully from the game. Half of me sleeps on, lies within your heart. Vanitas, Sora says as he heard another voice. Ventus. What a strange place to flew on. You and insignificant spect. Sora knocks his hand out. What are you talking about? Ah, you won't remember. When you were little, you formed a special bond with a boy named Ventus who's joined with your heart. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, says Naruto. Are you saying that Vin is in Sora's heart? And Sora asks, how's that possible? But he didn't answer. Now you return Ventus to
Then he
me.
brings up, then remember, Kyrie's heart was in Sora's too.
Yeah. But then, why didn't he come out of my heart after I freed Kyrie? And Naruto says, that's actually a good question. Then they get no answer. Because I don't remember if Nomura gave that answer or not.
I'm, I'm pretty sure he never answered that,
Yeah.
or even had an answer for that.
Yeah, Nomura is kind of weird. Not as weird as
Can't be
Kishi.
worse than Kishi.
Right. Anyway, then Vanita says, now you return Ventus to me. Not noticing that Mike and Sully and Boo have a plan. Donald Goofy protects Sora, and Naruto says, the king told us about voice. Vin wasn't able to defeat Vanitas. They struck each other down, and then the king said Vin's heart never returned to him. You're not gonna do that to Sora. And Naruto says, no, you're not, because we're gonna help him. He has his friends with. I'm, and I'm gonna make that promise that I'm gonna help. Stay out of this. That Uchiha boy is maybe. Mm, I may have a dislike towards that Uchiha boy, but he is right about one thing. You are an annoyance. Wait, Uchiha boy. Wait, what? You mean Sasuke? Then Vanitas almost got to Sora, but then he felt somebody behind him. Made you look. Rah! Then he grabs Phineas and throws him into one of the doors. And then,
Who, it's Sully?
yeah. And then when he finds himself in the snow, and then he hears, uh foot, footsteps. Then he turns around. It looks spooky, but then he got too friendly and said, "Welcome to the Himalayas." It was the snowman. It was the snowman. Then he was about to attack, and Zan and Xehanort, old man Xehanort says, "Enough, Vanitas. You are needed back at the Keyblade graveyard." But now, then he says, as your command, my master." Then Sasuke was there and says, "So that loser got to you too." Said, "You stay out of this." And by the way, if we lose to him, I'm gonna blame you because you're unlike unlike him. You're a pathetic loser. Because I could see Vanitas hating Sasuke.
Oh yeah, totally. I could see that.
Then Sora thanked Sully and Mike, and then Naruto says, "We owe you." No, we should be thanking you. We'd never managed to get Boo this far if you hadn't come along. Boo, I know you were excited to come play with Mike and Sully, but sorry we dragged you into this. Watch it! You're gonna scare her with that face. Hey, you're way scarier, says Sora. Oh yeah? Awesome! Then he tries to grab the Sora and Goofy holds him back. Then after that, they said goodbye to Boo. And unlike the ending, it's gonna be not gonna be as sad because Mike and Boo will see. I mean, Sully and Boo will see each other again. And I thought that was kind of sweet. Meanwhile, back in now we're going to Arendelle, but we're gonna go to in Arendelle rather than going to the Snowy Mountains because this could be Kyrie and Sakura's.
Team up.
Yes, this is a team up,
Just
but they will
them,
meet.
not... Okay.
Yeah, they'll meet Sora and the others later. Okay, when we get there. Okay.
Okay.
Sakura and Kyrie makes their way through the town of Arendelle. Said, "This place feels nice." Yeah, and good thing it's summer too. Then she asks, "Hey, we just saw a random person." He looked. "Hey, excuse me, sir. We just got new into town. What's going on?" And he says, "Oh, there's a new coronation." A coronation? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know," says Kyrie. Relax. Everyone's invited. Do I? It's Kyrie asks, "Do I need to get dressed?" Or nah, sure. I'll even give you a discount on dresses. Oh, really? Thanks. Hey, Sakura, maybe we can find the queen and and warn her about the Heartless later. Sakura says, "Good idea." Then they accidentally run into Anna. And Anna's getting excited by the coronation. It was after she met Han. It was before that she met Hans. And then and then they got acquainted and says, "My sister being a court. Wait, you're the princess?" And Kairi Sakura bows and says, "Excuse me, where are my manners?" And no need to gravel. It's no need to grovel. It's okay. Now, I see you don't have invitations, don't do you? That's okay. You can come with me. I can see Anna being friendly towards them. So, where are you from? She asks. We're from different villages. She's from a place called Hidden Leaf. I'm from an island, which is not really a lie. we
Yeah.
we just we just met up, become best friends. And then Sakura recognized someone. Said, "No, it can't be." Then she says, "Hey, it's Sakura," and she says, "Oh, great, she's here." Kari asks, "Who?" "Hey, Ino." It's and she gets all annoyed and says, "What are you doing here, forehead?" Sakura, is that you're talking about the one you call a pig? And said, "Hey, who are you calling?" Anyway, what are you doing here? "Oh, I've been living here for about a year since our world was disappeared." Did you find the others? And she says, "Yeah." Then she explains her and Naruto's story. "Oh, I see." Then after that, then Anna meet that scene where Anna meets Hans, and when that happens, Sakura has a bad feeling about him.
Surprised Eno doesn't go after Hans.
Yeah, because but
Because you know
I'm
she would.
what?
You know she would.
Yeah, but and good, and good-looking men.
Yeah, my point.
But Sakura is the smarter one. Even though Kairi isn't into him, she doesn't see he's evil yet. Or maybe yes, she does, but she can't prove it. She needs to prove it first. Maybe later we'll investigate him, see if his intentions are good, says Kairi. Sakura says, "Good idea." Then we have the coordination, and they met the Duke of Weaselton. And Kairi asks,
Weaselton!
yeah. Then then she says, I got a bad feeling from that guy too. He doesn't look trustworthy." Then we have then Kairi and Sakura meet meet Elsa, and she gets all nervous. And she asks, "Are you okay?" Then she touches. Then she acts. Then she says, "It's okay." Actually, during the coordination, Kairi noticed that she accidentally turned the staff into ice. She was the only one that noticed it
Hmm.
because you know how bright Kairi is.
Yeah.
Then after that, then after that, Hans and Anna have their moment, and then Hans proposed, and she said yes. And then when during the comments, and then they meet Elsa, Kairi, and Anna, and Anna asks, "We'd like to ask your blessings in marriage." And then Sakura and Kairi look at each other and, "What, marriage?" And Kairi said, "Oh no, it's me. It's like me and Sasuke," she said to herself. And then Elsa says, "You can't marry a man you just met. You can if it's true love." Anna, what do you know about true love? More than you. All you do is shut people out. And that hurt Elsa. And Kairi says, "Hey, that's not very nice. I'm pretty sure she got a reason." Then she said, "You asked my blessing." And the answer is no. The party's over. Close the gate. And she said, "Elsa, no. What did I do to you?" Then she, "What did I ever do to you? What are you afraid of?" Then she said, "No." And she accidentally shot ice. Then she got all afraid and ran away. And the Duke of Weaselton said, "Stop her! She's a monster! A monster!" And Sakura growled and punches his head, and then she said, "Legally speaking, this isn't your country, so I can do whatever I want, right, Anna?" And she said, "Yeah." Then I won't. What? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you said something.
I just laughed.
Oh, yeah. Then she asked, "Did you know about this?" No. And Kairi said, Must be why she shut you out." Then we have to go after her. She says, "We gotta." Then Kairi realized she should she could be confronted by Heartless or worse, the organization. The what? Ask Ino. We'll tell you later. Right now, we gotta go find Elsa. "I'm going with you," says Anna. Elsa, Anna, no. Yes, she's my sister, and I gotta go after her. And I need you to look after the kingdom on my honor. And Sakura says, "Okay, now I find that suspicious that he says that he would accept without any questioning things." Later, Sakura. Right now, we gotta find Elsa. All right. Then she says, bring me my new friend's horses." Then then Han says, "Are you sure you're gonna be all right?" He says, "She's my sister. She'll never hurt me." And he says, "Okay." Then he turns away and then he grins evilly and says, "All is going to plan." He sees a figure in a black coat. And spoilers, it's Larxene. And should Sasuke join her?
No.
Yeah, I'll have him go. I'll have him go to to the Incredibles world when we get there. Okay.
Okay.
Then, meanwhile, Soren and Naruto and the others are snowy back, uh, make the Arendelle, and it's all ice and snow. And then after knocking off one Heartless, Sora complains, "It's cold! Donald, give me a coat!" Then Donald gives him a stern look. "The magic doesn't work that way." "Gus is too huge to the beach." "Hey, I'm an islander. What can I say?" Then Naruto says, "It's okay. I brought us."
Naruto's probably never even seen snow himself.
Yeah, he knew they might go to a colder climate, and so he grabbed him a coat and he gave Sora one. It's so and that feels, and he gives Sora some gloves, and he says, "Although it does feel weird that I'm wearing gloves with fingers." rather than fingerless ones.
Hmm.
Then they notice Elsa running on ice, and Sora and Naruto said, "On any other day, that would seem strange."
I just love how that line can be used in like anything.
Yeah, yeah. I watched that movie the other day.
Hmm.
Donald, this isn't your magic, isn't it? Asked Naruto. Nah, ah. Do you think it's the Heartless? It might be. Let's go. Then, then he noticed the sad look on when they saw Elsa running through the ice, and Sora says that girl. She looks so sad. And Naruto's, I wonder what happened to her. We gotta go check on her. Right. They run up, they make it their way through the mountains, and then they to check on Elsa. Why are you here? Where did you come from? She asks. Hi, I'm Sora, and Donald gives him a look. We're from someplace warmer. I'm Donald. Oh, I'm Goofy. My name's Naruto Uzumaki. Are you visiting Arendelle for the coronation? Uh, yeah, that's it, says Naruto. So what's your name? Elsa. Queen Elsa of Arendelle. Huh? The queen? Then I gave her a bow. You shouldn't be out here. Please go back to the village. Why? Your Majesty, you could use a friend. Don't you want to talk? Please leave. I need to be alone. I don't want to hurt anyone. Oh, is it that bad? You must have been through a lot. We know how that's like. Yeah, I had a really bad childhood, but I got. But when the going gets tough, I had friends that helped me, and then all thanks to this guy right here and my Sakura. Without them, I'd probably be lost. Exactly, says Sora. And then he said, "Oh, Donald, you do sure lose your temper a lot." What? I do not. Enough! Elsa cried as she she shoots out spikes, and Donald jumped on Goofy's arms. It's like like Scooby jumped on Shaggy's arms.
Hmm.
I just saw my life flash in my eyes. Elsa, did you just the heart? Then the heartless appeared. Don't worry, we got him. Take cover. And as much as I want to, Elsa doesn't fight here yet. And yeah, I think part of me think it would kind of be cool to have her be a party member because she can shoot eye, or at least a summon.
Yeah, either can work.
Then he said, "That was a." Then they noticed a heartless jumping on them. Then Elsa shoots a beam of ice at it, and Sora says, "That's amazing. You can control ice. Control it? No. All I ever do is hurt people. It's okay. They were just the heartless. You said that word before. What are they? Monsters? They're monsters out of people's hearts. Wherever they go, there's lots of trouble. They're after people's hearts? Yeah, they're dangerous. You should head home before it gets any worse. This is my home now. I can't go back. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. What? Arendelle is safer with me. Not safe for you! Please go away. Then, as she used a creative block of ice, to separate them. And Naruto says she must been through a lot when she like I did when the villagers hated me. Then it brought back bad memories of him. Then I got stronger. We gotta go after her. And how's this any of your business? Read the room, kiddo. And turn around and it's Larxene. Who are you? Excuse me? Oh, yeah, you forgot. The name's Larxene. This time to remember. Do you? Nope. Maybe she knows us. So maybe we should just play along, says Naruto. Not unless her name is Terra. Excuse me, I'm right here. And Naruto says, oh, we know. We just choose to ignore you. Since he's voiced by Josh Keaton, it's fitting that he's making quips.
Yeah.
Well, Sora's more serious. Why are you...
Doing like a Spider-Man mode.
Yeah. But Sora's more serious. Why are you after Elsa? No one's gonna hurt her. But we're not gonna put up with your meddling. So stay here and behave yourselves. And she summons my ice crystals and wall them in.
You gotta go to that stupid maze.
We're not gonna go through all. They went all through the maze and says, "The less we talk about that, the better." Says Naruto. I just hope we don't go through a bunch of mountains. It's not gonna be like kh3 when they go through all the mountains.
You mean the same mountain up and down 3 times?
Yes, I hate. That's why I hate it. I'm trying to make Arendelle better.
Yeah. Are they at least gonna fight that ice monster?
Yeah, we are. You mean Marshmallow?
Marshmallow?
That's what they name him.
Yeah, okay. And is Naruto gonna get hit by Elsa's ice beam too, like Anna?
Yeah, but then she gets hugged by Sakura, and the power of true love helped him. They didn't realize it. They didn't realize it until Sakura finds out. But look at there, okay? Speaking of Sakura,
okay,
they're gonna go through the snake when they in the snow. Then they see the cabin, and unlike in the original movie, it's not gonna be owned by that guy. It's gonna be owned by Stan Lee himself. And when Sakura sees him, it's like, aren't you that guy we saw at Twilight Town? And Radiant Garden. You must be mistaken me for someone else. I am so the Watcher. Then he hears, excuse me, I'm about to talk to somebody. Hey, what do you got for me? Picture this. I have this story about this guy who sells his soul to the devil to trade his marriage to save his aunt. What do you think of that? And then Stan looks at him in a deadpan look.
Stan just kicks Kasada's ass out. That's what you're gonna go with.
Yeah. Wait, aren't you gonna
Kasada, right?
Joe Kasada. Yeah. And then Joe Kasada sees another person being turned down. And he said, so he turned down your work too? What was yours? I had this story about this boy realizing he loved this girl through through a dream. And he loved someone else because of a rivalry. And Joe Kasada says, that is stupid, even I think so.
I can see Kasada just beating the shit out of the other guy.
And Sakura says, "Okay, that was pretty weird." And Kairi asks, "What would you think if Naruto left you out of a rivalry? What would you say to that?"
I beat his ass.
And Sakura said, "Let's never mention it again, even though that's not going to be the last." Like I said, it's not going to be the last time I make fun of that movie.
Nope.
Anyway, they put on their, they meet Kristoff, and he's he complains that he's being ripped off. Then Stan kicks him out. Says, and then they says, "I need you to take us to the village right now." Then after they made his deal about giving him the carrots, like in the movie, and he asks, "What made the queen so ice crazy?" And then she said, then Sakura said, "Oh, this ought to be good." Well, she got mad because I met this guy and I agreed to marry him. Wait, you got engaged to a guy you just met? Asked Kristoff. Did she? Kairi said, "Oh yeah, she did." Wait, you got engaged to a man you just met? Yes, pay attention. And I thought she had something about dirt. And then Kristoff asked, "Did your parents warn you about the talk to strangers?" Yes, but Hans is not a stranger. Oh yeah? What's his What's his last name? Other Southern Isles? That's not a last name. What's his favorite sandwich? What's his favorite food? Sandwich. Okay, we'll give you that. Best friend? Probably John. No. That's not good enough. And foot size? Foot size doesn't matter. And and Sak and
Ah,
Sakura says and Sakura says that's inappropriate. Have you had a meal with him who picks his nose? Picks his nose and eats it? Ew! Excuse me, sir. He's a prince. All men do it. He said. Ew! Naruto would never do that. And neither would Sora, right, Kai? And Kairi has a flashback of Riku saying, "Hey Sora, I dare you to pick your own nose and eat your booger. You're on." And Kairi had a disgusted look and said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. He would never do something like that." I was gonna do Naruto, but I think Sora would be funnier, especially since it came from their childhood, and Sora had a happier childhood. Anyway, then she said, "It doesn't matter. It's true love. It doesn't sound like true love to us now." Now, yeah, she's right. Now, Sora and Kyrie, that's true love. Her heart was, yeah. He saved me from going to darkness, and Naruto saved her from not becoming herself. And and Kristoff said, "See, that's true love." Hmm. I never met these people before, but I know that. Then they said, then she was about to say, "Stop talking." No, they, they he uses his lantern, and then he sees Heartless and Wolves. That would be cool. Wolf Heartless, wouldn't they? I don't think we saw that in the game.
Yeah. No, we have the deer ones
Yeah, but I think
and
the
the
wolf
ninja
one.
nobody.
Yeah, and the ones with dresses.
Hmm.
Then he says. Then she says, "We'll take care of this. We can." But I want to help. She asks. Anna says, "No." They all protest. Why not? Because we don't trust your judgment. He says Kristoff. Excuse me? Who marries a man she just met? It's true love. One with the. Then she knocks one with the guitar, and Kyrie knocks him out. With the, then they see they're almost on their way to a. They're heading towards a cliff. Then Kyrie says, "I better get Marahootie. I better get a summit." Then she grabs. Then she uses her hand and grabs some, and it's the bird from Rescuers Down Under, Marahootie, and they all jumped on it or her. And
Is that big enough for them?
yeah, she was a big bird. Then again, I doubt she carried 4 humans at once. But then again, it's magic, so
Yeah.
she landed safely. And Kyrie thanked her. As, Thank you. And Anna apologized about their sled. And then they see his sled all destroyed. And but I just paid it. He whined. I'll replace your sled and everything in it. And I understand if you don't want to help us anymore. Then he talked to then he hit then he talks to Kristoff. Then Kristoff talks to Sven. Of course I would have helped them. But you won't get your sled if Anna's dead. They're all dead. Sometimes I really don't like you. And Kyrie says, "Is it me or is he talking to his reindeer?" And Sakura says, "Okay, that's weird even for me." And we know a talking duck and dog.
Yeah.
Well, at least they can speak English. Hey, wait, we'll go with you. We're coming with you. You will? Then okay, sure. We'll let you tag along. Meanwhile, the snowy mountains. They hear someone singing. The snow goes white on the mountain tonight. Not a footprint to be. And Sora says, "That's Elsa's voice." And Naruto says, "Yeah, but where's that music coming from?" And then Deadpool interrupts and says, "It's Disney. It always happens." Now back to the story. Then you know that scene where she takes off her cape and nothing happened. This time it's gonna fall on Donald's face.
Hmm.
The, they follow her and they see her creating the castle.
And
Then
singing
she,
Let It Go.
yeah, I'm not gonna sing Let It Go. I'm not
Yeah,
that
it's
big a fan of.
fine.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that song.
Yeah.
Then Sora says, "Wow, that was Elsa. She looked different. They kind of hug." And Sora and Naruto said, "I can't get the song she sang out of my head." Well, now I, for some reason, I bet. Can you? It's Donald's. Goofy says, "I don't know. It's kind of catchy. At least we're not talking about some Bruno guy," says Sora. Who? Never
I
mind.
don't get that. I don't get the reference.
We don't talk about Bruno from Encanto.
Oh, I never saw Encanto, so
I I saw parts of it. It was okay, but back back to the story. Uh, Larxene says, "Please tell me you're
okay.
spying on her now. Oh, don't turn us around on us. You're the one following her. Ooh, look at you all sassy. Okay, I'll admit. Elsa, she explains. She explains the new Seven Heart, and she mentioned Rapunzel being one, being confirmed to be one. But we don't know if Elsa is one or not. Just got to make sure and all." Then Source, then what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know what I want to know. Well, good for you. Guess what? I will let her fall to darkness. when I remember when he said that in the trailer, he said, "I won't let Elsa fall to darkness." Then it cuts to Aqua falling to darkness.
Yeah.
Then after that, she combines her ice lightning, create a powerful wind, and knock them out. You want to help her? Then stop trying to be your hero. Let things figure out her own. Then they get buried in snow. Ugh. Guys, are you okay? And Naruto's, "Fine, Bob. Can I go to school?" Then he falls down and faints for a minute. Then they have that snowboard. Then after that, they have an avalanche and they try to avoid with the snowboard while surfing on Goofy's shield. Which reminded me of Sonic Adventure, by the way.
Hmm.
They finally made the mount. Meanwhile, um, Kari, Kari and the others make it to the mountains. Then it's the scene where they meet Olaf. Then then they play hot potato Olaf's head. Hmm. You know what? Then then Kyrie, being the level-headed person, says, "Wait, guys, he didn't attack us or anything. He's just a snowman. Here, I'll put you back together." And she put her head, his head back on his body, and there's something missing.
Good. Skip that stupid finding Olaf pieces.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Thank you.
Then Anna recognizes Olaf, and Kyrie asks, "Who's Olaf?" This child. This, who's Ola? A snowman we built as children. Elsa must have put him back to life. And you are? Oh, I'm Anna. This is Kairi and Sakura. And who's the funny looking donkey? That's Sven. Uh-huh. And who's the reindeer? And that caused Kairi and Sakura to laugh. And Olaf and Sven tries to bite Olaf's nose. And while Kristoff was looking at his arm, how does this work? And stop that, Sven. Do you know where you could show us? Yeah, why? Do you know where Elsa is? Yeah, why? Then he says, "Oh, and while I was alive, I swore I saw a spiky-haired boy and two spiky-haired boys and Duncan and Dog." And Kai and Sakura says, "Naruto and Sora are here too." And Sakura says, "Why am I not surprised they're here? Because we'll probably bump into them again." Then he sings the stupid end summer song.
No, I'm gonna tell him no.
No,
I'm sorry, that was
no.
a funny line from Kristoff.
Yeah. Don't you dare, says Anna. Somebody's got to tell. And Sakura says, "Don't let him ruin the moment." He's
This is a
basically
nice one. Don't ruin it.
yeah, he's basically a child.
Look, I've been alive for 12 minutes.
Yeah. And meanwhile, he lost his leg, and then it fell on Sora's head. And he said, "Silly Spike, give me my foot back." And Sora says, "Was that a snowman?" And he wakes up again. Then he looks up and says, "Sora, are you okay? Did you see that snowman?" He asked, "Snowman?" Yeah, and he was walking and talking. And Donald and Goofy looking at each other and says, "Everyone's snowman can't walk. You must have imagined." And Naruto says, "Oh yes, tell us more, giant talking duck." When I first heard that,
I can see them having a retort about Naruto's blocks.
What?
I can see them having a retort about Kurama.
Yeah. And we might bump into him again. And then looked up and said, "Hey, hey, you see?" And Kai and Sakura looked at the look at the Arendelle was completely frozen, and she asked Anna, "Are you sure your sister can fix this?" She said, "Sure, I'm sure. I know it." Then they hear excitement. So Kyrie hears a familiar laugh. "A walking, talking snowman! You see, you are real. I told you, guy." As and Naruto said, "And yet, that's not gonna be the strangest thing we're gonna see." I'm used to it. I'm tired of pointing it out, honestly. So I'm not gonna do that from now on.
I can see Naruto saying, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Trust me, go to One Piece's world, you'll see even weirder stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, then he asks, "What's making you move?" And he says, "I guess my feet." Oh, hello. They hear, "Kairi, Sakura!" And Anna looks at them. Wait, you know these two? And they give their boyfriends a kiss. I mean, and then she's, "Yeah, this is my boyfriend.
Aw.
This is my boyfriend Naruto." And Kairi said, "This is my boyfriend Sora." And I can see Anna shipping it already, because I see a lot of fics when
Yeah.
she ships Sokai a lot. I heard stories about you two. You're definitely their true loves. Yeah, Sora said this. Yeah, well, I can't help it. She, Kyrie's pretty. Then he blushes, saying that, and Kyrie says, "Oh, thank you, Sora."
I can see Naruto being more, seeing like Sakura's everything to me.
Yeah.
There's no
So what's
no other
going?
girl for me but her.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing here? We're trying to find this girl. Have you seen her? Her name is Elsa. You wait. You know my sister? She asked. Anna asked. Yeah, she's in trouble. And do you, will you tell us what's going on? And Anna says, "Yes, I will." And she told him the story. And when she found out why, Sora's like, "Wait, back up. You got engaged to some guy you just met?" And Anna says, "Why won't you listen to me? It's true love." And Naruto says, "No, my Sakura, my story is true love. N- Sora and Kairi's story is true love. Aladdin and Jasmine is true love. But you and Hans, it's kind of like it's, let me put it this way. And Sakura points out, it's kind of like me and Sasuke. Yeah, that.
Because he was gonna say something about the last, wasn't
Yes.
he?
Now that they meet Elsa, they go up to meet Elsa, and she said,
I can
and
see Naruto and Sora kind of blushing at Elsa's new look.
yeah, and they imagine their girlfriends with it.
Yeah, I can see Sakura pulling off the Elsa look in that
Yeah,
dress and
And Kyrie,
hairstyle.
yeah, and Kyrie looks like Anna. Then she says, "You
I can see,
kind of said,
yeah, I can see Naruto imagining that and Sakura knowing what's on his mind.
yeah." And then she mentioned that Elsa, you kind of said ice everywhere, everywhere. That's okay. You can just unfreeze. No, I can't. I don't know how. Sure, you can. I know you can. Then they sing it's for the first time forever reprise. Then she accidentally struck not. Then she accidentally struck Naruto and Anna down. Naruto. Then Sakura goes up to him and he started to feel frozen. And then Sakura hugs him. And then all of a sudden Naruto feels better. Are you okay? And he says,
I mean,
"Yeah,
I kind of feel we should have drawn it out more
yeah, because it's the power of
because
true
they really
love."
weren't know what was going on.
What?
I feel draw it out more because they didn't really know what was going on right
Yeah,
there.
but they'll figure it out once they get meet the trolls. Okay.
All right.
Then they have the then they she summons the giant snow monster and says, "Hey, Frosty the Snow Giant," says Naruto. Leave us alone. Then they fight him. Then after that, they all get. They meet the. After that fight, Sora says, "Good thing so soft. We could do that 100 times." Not me. You want to try again? No, thank you. Then, then Sora said, "Forget, forget the, forget all that. Look at Anna's hair." Says,
And I can see
"What?
Sakura saying like, Naruto, you're here too.
Yes,
Like what? It's turning white.
yeah. Does it look bad?" He asks Sora, and Sora hesitated and says, "No, you hesitate. No, he didn't." then we they then so then they all go to the trolls and they sing that song, and then they said, "Do you?" They when they see Naruto and Sakura, they get them to get married. Do you? What's your name? Naruto, Sakura. Okay. Do you, Naruto and Sakura, take this? Wait, what? You're getting married.
I mean, we want to, but not right now.
Yeah. Then they see the oldest,
He says,
wisest.
this is not how I pictured my wedding to be.
Yeah. They ask, "Can you remove what?" I'm sorry, I cannot. It's not what Anna. It's not like what happened to Anna when she was a child. If she,
If it was the head, I could, but the heart is different.
yeah, only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart. An act of true love? And Sakura says, and Sakura gives Naruto a hug, and it solves his problem as he thaws out.
I can also see her saying soothing words to him.
Yeah. Then they kiss each other. Naruto says, "My hero."
I can see Naruto being really thankful that Sakura saved him.
Yeah.
Actually giving her needed praise
Yeah,
that's
and she
earned.
blesses. Yes. You know what he says? I don't think any woman can love
Hmm.
can feel me, love me the way you do. Not Hinata, not Ino, not Ten, just you.
Or
Not even
Tamari.
Kyrie, huh?
Or
Then
Tamari.
he said, or Tamari, yeah. Not even Kyrie. No offense, Kyrie. And she says, "None taken." We got to get Kristoff to kiss you. They go back to Arendelle. There that infamous scene where he's revealed to be the villain. Of course, earlier we knew in this game we knew he was the villain.
I can see Naruto saying, "Oh my God, who's shocked by this?"
Yeah.
Kind of like a Spidey, kind of like doing a Spidey joke.
Yeah. He pretends to hold a newspaper and says, "Oh, breaking news. Hans is the villain. Who'd have seen that come?" In other news, Nick Saban is retiring. Wait, who? Asked Sora. I don't know.
I can
Then
see
he has
Deadpool starting up. Are you trying to take my shtick, kid? Are you?
yeah.
I hope you got a good lawyer, kid, because I'm gonna sue your ass off for that.
Then after that, they Anna starts crying and
They
says,
fight
"I don't."
Skull.
Yeah, see, that hasn't happened yet. Anna's crying
Okay.
that she doesn't know what love is, and then she said, "I don't know what love." The Sakura tells her love is being there for someone, no matter what. I found out the hard way that look, my true love is right here. I used to love a man who I thought was a boy who was good looking, but
Abused
I
me.
yeah, and then I saw him after I saw him for the monster he is. I realized that he was no longer the man I thought he was. It's Naruto here, and I believe Kristoff loves me. Then they then she says, "I gotta go back to him." And Sakura's, "No, you can't. You can't. No, I gotta try. It's for true love." Meanwhile, Elsa was captured. Then Hans pretends that lies to them that Anna is dead, and then Queen Elsa is a monster. We are in great danger. And then he says, "I hereby charge Queen Elsa of Arendelle with treason and sentence her to death along with her friends." Of course, I need a moment. Then he said. Then he sees Larxene and says, "Excuse me." Then he says, "All's according to plan. Perfect. Once we take care of Princess, the kingdom will all be yours." Of course, she's deep down. She's lying to him. She's planning to turn him into a heartless. Of course, the organization will backstab you.
Of course they will.
And after that, then they have their battle. They look for Kristoff, and then Hans tries to, and Hans lies to Elsa, thinking that Anna's dead. He says, "You killed her. It's all your fault." He says, "No, Elsa." Then then we have that infamous scene where Anna saves Elsa. Ah, Anna! And it knocks down Kristoff. As Kristoff's, I mean, Hans, I mean. Then Hans erupts with darkness and it pulls down Kari's Naruto and Sakura, Don, Goofy, and Elsa. And then they find themselves inside. It's the Skull Halls. Do you think this will help Anna? Just Goofy asks. I don't know, but we gotta try something before that thing destroys Arendelle. And Elsa was thinking back to all that happened, all she blames, and she looked at Hans, think, knowing it's not her fault, it's his. After it was that after all, he was the one that killed her, and she said, "No, I'm through running away." Uh, Elsa, I'm through. I'm gonna help you guys battle this creep. And then she said, "Look, stay sharp, Elsa," says Naruto. And she grabs, and she uses her ice powers and helps Kari and creates an ice skateboard and helps Kari and Sakura fight the skulls. Then she prevents them from making a black hole like in the game. After his defeat, Hans turns back to normal. Then Elsa turns to Anna and cries on her frozen body. And Ino comes back and says, "What's going on?" And Sakura explains the situation. Oh no. She crying. Then Anna gets thawed, and she said, "You." Then she hugs Elsa, and Elsa asks, "You sacrificed yourself for me? I love you," she says. "An act of true love will unthaw a thousand frozen heart." And now Elsa realized what it's all about, love, and that caused her to thaw the whole kingdom. But, that's after that. Sora was about to congratulate her. Then Elsa, then Larxene froze the world for a minute, or at least froze them. Says, "So, two Princess of Hearts. Definitely didn't see that coming. First Marluxia, now this. What is this about?" Ooh, you see, one the new Seven Hearts. I thought I told you. If you mess up and find your seven Guardians of Light, we're gonna need another group to fall back on. No, leave innocent people out of this, says Sakura. Oh, look at you, Miss Tough Girl. Such a big girl now. And to think 3 years ago, you were lusting over that Uchiha boy. I don't know what you see in him. He's just a freak. And why don't you find your other Guardians of Light? Please, like you found your 13. The king said you're one Seeker of Darkness short. And she said, oh no, we're set. Ta-ta. And Sakura says, oh, I hate her so much. They have all 13. If Sora says, if we don't find our 7, they'll go after Anna and Elsa. It'll be okay. They're strong. Then, unlike in the original game, they'll say their goodbye. And Anna says, I like to thank you for saving all of us, and for that, you all deserve medals. And Sakura says, we appreciate your majesty, but we gotta go. Oh, Anna says, are you sure? And Kari says, yeah. But don't worry, we'll be back someday. Yeah, so keep your chin up. And Anna says, okay, bye guys. And Kristoff, take care of her. Will do. Then they all leave Arendelle. Meanwhile, Miki and Riku, they're in the realm of darkness again. The search for Aqua. And then what they don't know is Mickey, they get taken over by a swarm of heartless, and then they hear Mickey. It's Aqua, but we don't see her yet. It's like a silhouette. You're too late. Then a screen fades to
Mm,
black. We'll get more of Dark Aqua, okay?
okay.
For now, they're going. Sora and Naruto are going to Pirates World. Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life. What they don't know is they hear. What they don't know is another group of pirates appeared before them in a ship called the Mary, I think.
Going Mary.
Yeah, and then she's she said, "I still don't know what. Are you sure you know where we are, Luffy?" asks Nami.
Wait, shouldn't Nami know where they're going?
Well, yeah, Nami. Are you sure you know where we're going, Nami? And she says, "Sure." And then Nami says, "This doesn't appear in my charts." They don't know. They don't know they're in a new world. They're in a new world, or would they? Would they know? God,
No, not really.
they see another. Then they see another boat. They hear yo yo. Then Luffy's hat fell. Hey, my hat! My hat! Ah! But it was too late as it was flying off to sea. Not knowing that it showed up on another, at a small raft. Sora was singing, yo home, a pirate's life for me." Mm-hmm. Why are you so happy? Because we get to be pirates again. Yeah, you always did like this world. How could anyone not? Still,
I can see
it's a,
Naruto saying like, "Wow, we even got a wardrobe change this time."
yeah. Hold on, my mom's calling.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause. On second thought, due to
See ya.
yeah, see ya, bye. Due to wait before we go, we're gonna announce we're gonna
Okay.
turn it to next week due to
Oh shit.
yeah. Well, we'll see you next week. Bye.